Hey, kid, we're going to say some stuff, and your parents will be real upset with us if they hear you repeating it, so scram. Get out. All right, on with the program.
Hello, I'm Sketch. Welcome to the show. This is a TTRPG podcast, but we're not playing D&D. We're not even playing Pathfinder or a Forged in the Dark module or anything like that. We're playing an extremely homebrew version of Fate Core, a system created by Evil Hat Productions. Now, I'll admit, I may have gone a bit buck wild with my homebrew, and I might not have been prepared for it. So the first arc, as far as rules and systems go, is a bit all over the place, but luckily this is a comedy podcast, and we do find our footing pretty quickly. So for our first story, we find ourselves in a world built around Agatha, the great chasm that civilization grew from, birthplace of the Agathans, of Atlas the vagabond king of the world, and the Biggins, Cyrus, Landy, Farron, and Nabrin. The Cumulans oversaw the world from up high in their cloud kingdom, wishing to take it all for themselves. A great war was fought, and after many losses, Atlas became the first to extract the life force of other willing sacrifices to power his own cause, freeing the people from the tyrannical hold of the Cumulan Empire. Democracy was formed, and a massive city was built surrounding Agatha. Lucent City, the melting pot of the world. Here all were free to enter and seek refuge. Anyone from the obsessive lunar lizards, the mysterious tatterdemalions, and the earthly inclined Edenites, to the erratic vertices, the mechanized crab lads, and the wild-eyed top cats. And of course us, the ever-present employers. The employers keep the world going. We like to have our hands in everything, and we make sure our relationships with our investors stay as boundless as the chasm of Agatha. We provide our employees with free tickets on our expansive railroad, business trips only, of course. And we expect our contractors to do whatever is asked of them, at their discretion, obviously. So why don't you put those dishes to bed, let those kids soak in the sink, and join us in avoiding reality. So, as you already know, I'm Sketch. I'm the Master of Fate, also known as the GM. How about the rest of you introduce yourselves to our fellow residents here in the Void?
I'm Simon, and I play Robert the Tomato.
I'm Ghosty Hosty, a friend of these more important people, and I play Clint, the intern.
I'm Aaron, and I play Wick, the lunar lizard.
I'm Kevin, I play Crab Lad.
I'm Cassie, I play Meredith.
Good shit. Okay, so this campaign we are about to embark on started with a world-building game called The Quiet Year, created by Avery Alder, where we went through what was supposed to be a year, but ended up being several more, and each turn we would get a prompt and add something to the world. So because of this, all the races you see in this game and the locations and so on were all derived from that game. Speaking of the races, how about you all tell us exactly what you're playing?
Robert the Tomato is an Edenite, and Edenites are basically plants that decided to merge with robot bodies to protect themselves from the harsh environments.
Clint, redacted, the intern. You know, he wants to become an employer, and the employers are, think of them as like almost an eldritch horror in a business suit, but, you know, very, very charismatic. And, everybody loves, it's just absolutely everybody loves him. And that is canon. And I can get away with saying that right now to form your opinions before everything begins. But yeah, so they kind of they rule the world, but in like a nefarious way.
As opposed to a non-nefarious way of ruling the world.
the utopian kind of ruling.
So the lunar lizards are a race of lizard people that hundreds of years ago were really into going to the moon. They have the ability to go primal and kind of increase their body size in a bit of a Dragon Ball Z kind of way.
You make them sound so much cooler than I have seen so far. So.
Yeah, no, I'm just kind of like laying low for now. In the next arc,
Sure.
in the next arc, just wait.
You're just kind of like, this isn't my final form.
I've only been using 10% of my power.
4 arcs from now, it'll be really cool. Just trust him.
So I play crab lads, plural, all of them, every single one. That's not true. Technically, crab lads are just like regular crabs, except they were gifted with technology that allows them to function as a hive mind. And that is why I am all of them.
Meredith is a top cat, and top cats are just like human-sized ferrets. I think when we came up with them, they were like kind of steampunk ferrets, and I think I've kind of drifted away from the steampunk aspect. But they all kind of have an aptitude for mechanical tinkering.
That's true. And they come from a mountain shaped like a ferret.
You do this like a lie detector. She's telling the truth.
She's telling the truth, yes. Oh, wait, let me do the one lie detector guy. Truth.
Yep.
Okay. So, another thing that's kind of fun about this is we not only made up the races and the places and the faces and all that shit, we also made up and balanced all of our abilities ourselves. The main magic system is something I came up with called Life Force, where basically using an ability drains your health. Think of it like your health and your mana are the same stat. This plays into the kind of what consequences the players get. And just like a lot of the game is built around this. Could any of you tell us about one of your like starter abilities that we made up, just to like give an example?
No.
Okay.
Pull up my character sheet to remember.
Do that.
Oh no!
Robert's most defining ability is probably tomato growth. As a tomato plant, he is able to grow a bunch of tomatoes, and he can feed those to other people to heal them at the cost of his own life force. He can also throw rotten tomatoes at other people.
It's a regular tomato factory.
Yeah. He's quite the critic.
All right. That's good. Let's get into the game.
Enter Lucent City, a bustling metropolis of modern technology. The clock has struck 3 a.m. on Monday morning, and while most of the city is dormant, the 5 of you just received a rude awakening. Robert is briskly interrupted while charging beneath a UV lamp in the corner of a dingy hotel room. The best the employers had to offer, according to Clint. Mr. Earn himself rolls over in his lavish sheets and his silken robes before washing the sleep out of his eyes and grabbing his phone. In an alley near the base of the wall surrounding Agatha, Crab Lad 69's mechanical crab is forced out of hibernation by a sudden alert. And it just so happens that nearby, young Wick is out roaming the streets looking for trouble, finding nothing more rebellious to do than kick a can. Suddenly he's interrupted. The employers again. Meredith was just about to close up shop and head to bed. Guess that's not happening. Not that she's not used to all-nighters. She'd just rather spend them digging through trash looking for bits and bobs for her burgeoning business than answering to the whims of the corporate overlords. It's Dimpleton. Meet at a whole lot of food at the apex of Agatha, ASAP for job. Extremely time sensitive. Winky face.
That's the intro.
Okay, cool.
Very nice.
All right, cut. You're gonna have to start over.
Yeah, so let's get into it. Let's start with Aaron, your character.
He's called Wick. He's a lunar lizard. He's a rebel. He is the son of a pair of politicians. Doesn't really have any like distant goals. He's more living in the present at the moment.
Does Wick want to do anything before heading off to the job?
No, I think he'd go straight there.
You go straight to the job.
Yeah.
Okay, real quick. As Wick is walking down the street, kicking the can. He's interrupted, heading to a whole lot of food. He's interrupted by a guy yelling, "Hey! Hey! Hey! That's my can! That's my can you're kicking! What the hell are you doing? Hey, you lizard boy! What the fuck are you doing? Hey! It's my can!"
It's not your can. Get out of here.
Hey, that's my can. I bought it. I put it on the street for later. It's my can.
Yeah, well, it's mine now.
Hey, kick it back to me.
Hell no. I kick over a fence into someone's garden.
No, you kids.
Leaves you about your day. Robert, describe yourself.
Robert is an Edenite, medium size, a bit taller than the average human, protecting a tomato plant with the robot body and a glass dome head protecting the plant and still having like light coming in.
Okay. Does Robert want to do anything before leaving to a whole lot of food?
He makes a quick look around the room and he packs lightly, but he knows he'll be back in the hotel room later on after the job is done. So he leaves the few sentimental items he has in the room, which mostly is just a big book where he keeps pressed leaves of other Edenites as a way to remember them. Yeah.
Okay. Clint, what's your deal?
Hi. Clint Earn. I'm an intern. As you can see, I'm quite tall. Tallest in the room. Some might describe me as handsome if they could bear to look me in the eye. And really, I'm wearing the latest in Doctrine Couture. Silk is basically like my outer skin. You could say that I'm a professional.
Okay. Does Clint want to do anything before he leaves his lavish apartment? Or on the way?
Clint does need to make a stop at the bank on the way.
Mm-hmm. The riverbank?
Yeah, the riverbank. We settled on a name for that.
I think that was it. I think I just did it.
Okay. Clint's gonna stop at High Stream Riverbank.
Okay.
Just walk through, just withdraw funds necessary for the week.
So you walk up to the register. What do you say?
Oh, speak? No. I don't need to speak. They know me.
Oh, Clint, you're here to withdraw some earnings, huh?
I just give them the look. Like, come on.
He's the best.
Yeah.
Love you, Clint. He just gives you the money and
I wink. I wink when he says that.
he blushes.
All right. And then I head on my way.
Excellent. Let's see. CrabLad69. Describe your whole deal.
I am a small little crustacean man that lives in a tiny little mech suit. I got no friends.
Cool.
I am a business boy.
Very good. Do you want to do anything before heading to the job?
Yeah, I'm just gonna... Can I pick where I start from?
I mean, I said you're in an alleyway, but you can walk somewhere else.
I was gonna say that if I'm in an alleyway, just scanning people going in and out, see if there's anybody that comes up as like wanted or whatever.
Looking for like bounties.
Pretty much.
Roll me a notice.
We got a 10.
You're plus 4. So 14. You see what looks like it might be Roger Goodbody, who is a, let's say, service robot.
Okay.
Who provides a very special service.
Yeah, I gotcha.
And has been known to steal money from clientele. And some of them are not too happy with him.
Great.
What do?
I'm just gonna log that for later.
Good. Roger Goodbody is nearby. Is that it? You're gonna head off to a whole lot of food?
Yep.
Meredith, tell me about your character.
Okay, well, Meredith is a ferret. It's like just a 5 foot tall ferret.
Mm-hmm.
That's That's pretty much her deal.
That's her whole deal.
That's her whole deal. She is a ferret. She has her kind of like a just tinker type shop, which is just completely full of all sorts of odds and ends and scraps and spare parts and just oddities and whatever else she can kind of like scrounge up and get in there.
Right. Okay, good. Does Meredith want to do anything before she closes up shop and do a whole lot of food?
She just double checks that she's got everything in her tool belt. And all right, let's go.
Cool. So y'all spot each other at the bottom of the giant walls that cover Agatha. Agatha is the great chasm in the center of the city. The whole city is built around this giant chasm, Agatha, which has a lot of history. The Agathans came from there. There was a whole thing about agatite, which poisoned a bunch of people and then became greatly illegal. And at this point, it is almost impossible to enter Agatha. Like, it is not legal because it is full of poison, basically, that people like to smuggle illegally because it is good for like using as a supplement to metal to make it stronger. You guys are at the apex of Agatha. Do you greet each other? Do you walk right in? What do you do?
Clint is going to see... Does Clint see Wick?
Yeah, I mean, I'm there,
yeah.
right? So.
Yeah, everybody's there. You see everybody.
Yeah, okay, so, yeah, Clint sees Wick. This is a looking slick Wick.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means you look slimy,
Well, I'm not.
but in a good way.
Okay, pal. Step back.
Step
I'm
off.
gonna
Yeah, step off.
roll for persuasion.
You can't.
Because he's supposed to like me.
You can't roll for me to like you.
I'm not talking to you. Fuck off, Aaron.
All right, roll persuasion.
You're messing with things that you have no power over, Aaron. All right, so it's like, what would that be? Would that be provoke?
What would it be?
Yeah, actually, I want to provoke him. Yeah.
Okay, provoke him.
Yeah, cool. All right. Well, my d20 went off of the table. Good start. I got a 17.
Okay, Aaron, roll a will save against it. You have +3 and also you have advantage because Clint is an authority. And you have advantage against authority.
Oh, I got 8.
On willpower.
+3. Oh, so I can roll again, can't I?
Yes, right. You take the highest.
17 +3.
Nice.
Nice, dude. You're unaffected.
Okay. You don't fool me, pal. Leave me alone. I'm just here for this stupid job.
Yeah, well, we're stuck together on this job, so
Oh, great.
you're gonna have to get used to it.
Yeah, well, you stay out of my way and I'll stay out of your way.
Okay, but from all the way over where you are, take this business card.
Fine.
All
I
right.
take it.
And I just pull a business card out from, like, seemingly nowhere and hand it to him.
And then you all awkwardly walk the same direction.
Yeah.
into
No, but
into an
like,
elevator.
He and I are, like, on the same side of the group, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, he tries to walk kind of to the opposite side, I just kind of, like, follow him and, you know.
And just slink over with your long legs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Robert notices Clint and greets him. Oh, Clint! A blessed day to you. Who's your friend there? I've not met the lizard.
This work acquaintance, you can call him Slick.
Does Wick do
So-
anything, or does he?
My name is Wick. Not Slick, just Wick.
What kind of lizard is Wick?
I always imagine him as a crocodile, or rather, I imagine the lunar lizards more along the lines of a crocodile. But I don't know about Wick. Just imagine him as a crocodile, I guess.
Cool. Wick is a big
Look.
crocodile.
Wick, Slick, tomato, am I right? Oh, I'm so sorry, Rob. No offense.
None taken? None at all?
A potato, Slick Wick.
There's a big difference between saying someone's name's wrong and pronouncing the same word differently.
Yeah, exactly that.
Damn, great. Great rebuttal. I don't think you're winning this one, Eric. All right. So unless you guys want to do anything else, you walk into the elevator. There's like an elevator outside of the wall, and it goes like up alongside the wall, so you get to the top where the restaurant is, and you're restricted to only the restaurant.
And this is a seafood restaurant, right?
Gotcha.
Don't know yet.
Okay, but we're walking there with a crab.
Mm-hmm. You are.
And I know this crab. I'm familiar with crab.
Yeah.
Crab's name was what?
Crab Lad 69.
Crab Lad 69.
That was not the number I chose.
Hey.
That is the number he chose.
Oh, so is it just Crab Lad? What's your name? What's your character's name, Kevin?
That's it.
So what happened is Kevin said Crab Lad and then number iteration, and I just added the number iteration.
Okay. Hey, Crab Lad. You gonna be alright if there's a certain thing on the menu up there?
Better watch your fucking tone. I don't want none of this.
All right. So as y'all enter the elevator, you just sort of go up, but you notice as you go up, the floors go down. So 0 is at the top, basically. You enter a whole lot of food, and I'm gonna call set dressing here, which, just to remind you, is when I ask somebody to just describe something that's in this location. We're trying to build the world here. Simon, set dressing.
As you enter the restaurant, you notice a lot of smells just hitting you. They're all pleasant smells. Your mouth starts to water at the smell. You notice the decoration is kind of cheesy. I guess it matches the place. You thought it was supposed to be a fancy restaurant, but there's just in giant Comic Sans font, colorful, the name of the restaurant as a big sign on the wall.
Excellent. Kevin, set dressing. Give me something.
I don't know, because none of the things I was thinking of would make sense now.
I'm sorry.
Leave it to the graphic designer to be like, the restaurant has Comic Sans.
I don't know. I guess since this is just kind of a generic food place, right? That's what you said, Simon.
Yeah.
You said like sort of like a cheesy theme restaurant is what it sounded like.
All right. All of the employees are forced to wear food mascot clothing of just various types. A man with a hamburger head handing out slices of pizza.
Excellent.
Okay, great. Aaron, give me some set dressing for this restaurant.
It's got a very cartoonishly gory look to it. Like all of the kind of food types that they have are kind of like cut in half, and there's like fake, like one of those anatomy models with all the insides. It's cut open like that. It's got like a beating heart where there wouldn't really be a heart.
I like that.
So like they have all these knives and stuff covered in blood. Not real blood, but like it's deliberately made up to look gory. Like the mascots that Kevin described.
Why?
They have knives and forks sticking out of them and stuff.
I love this restaurant. When can I go?
Okay, ghosties.
You can see from the waiting area of the restaurant that the entire restaurant is, we'll say that like this is at the very top of the wall. It's its own kind of added on building atop the wall. The entire outside area is like a fashioned to look Agathian, or it's like a pink crystal pane glass. And the whole shape is like a big shard, where the wider part is at the entrance by the elevator, and it leads in kind of like this narrowing fashion to this end point that you can see from the start, where there is just one private room. And if Clint has been here before and he's in charge of this expenditure, this business meeting, then he'd probably be like eyeing that and preparing to try to get them to sit there.
Cassie, end it.
Okay. Like this part of the restaurant, or like the seating area is it's meant to be like the whole deal is that it's like, oh, it's looking over the whole, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so just most of like the tables and booths are kind of like arranged around like the outer perimeter of like the room, like to get a view of the whole And they're all, I guess, just covered in like cheap plastic tablecloths, sticky vinyl chairs. You guys did this to the restaurant, not me.
You're doing it. You're continuing to do it.
It's called a whole lot of food. It's not going to be that fucking
it's
classy.
got a whole lot of food. Like, yeah. So just cheap plastic tablecloths. The, you know, like the kind of like vinyl that's meant to look like leather, but when you sit on it and stand up, your butt sticks and it sucks. Just, yeah. In these booths that are kind of arranged around the outer perimeter of the windows to get a good view of the whole.
Excellent. So as you guys enter, you see a person you have seen many times. You see Dimple. He is the handler that you deal with the most. He just deals with business in Lucent City. He's one of like the top handlers. And everybody roll me a notice.
24.
He's an employer, right?
I have 8.
I've got 19.
He is an employer, yeah.
Hang on, Aaron, you have 19?
Yeah.
Okay, I did roll a natural 20, but I also have +2 to notice.
Yes, mine's a 19.
Okay.
24.
Wow.
24. Okay,
Everyone rolled well except for me.
yeah, so everyone except Robert notices that Dimpleton is usually impeccable. Like,
Cannot be pecked.
his suit is completely clean. His hair, like, not a strand is off. Like, he is, like, basically, like, he looks like he was manufactured. But what you notice right now is that there is a single strand of hair that is off. And his tie is slightly crooked to the left. He looks really disheveled. Like, he looks like there is something wrong with him. And he greets you and he's like, "Oh, hello, my precious employees. How are you doing today?"
Fine.
Oh, Wick, always with the with the anger.
Dimples, my friend. What's on the menu today?
Oh, let's not get ahead of ourselves, Crab. Let's do some formal greetings first. Clint, how's business been?
Dimpleton, my man. Business is
Clint,
business, you
my
know?
man. Business is business. Yes.
Yeah, kind of
Business.
like do the old, like slap him on the back kind of thing.
No,
Bring him close?
because
Yeah.
as you try
No.
to do that, he shakes your hand instead.
Okay, as he does that, I would like to. I'd like to do something. I'd like to like contest Will.
Mm-hmm.
Just to like with body language suggest that I want to pull him in just real close so that I could whisper something in his ear.
Okay. Yeah.
Do I need to contest Will or can I just do that? I feel like I would have to contest Will or something
Yeah, contestable. Good.
because he just denied me a slap on the back thing.
Yeah,
That's-
I'm basically gonna need you to hit like not a nat 20, but a good
I
success.
mean, I
like
just rolled a nat 20 and you gave me fuck all for it. So I'm just saying.
Okay, then let's keep the nat 20 rolling. Okay, you do it.
All right, thanks, bud. So I just want to whisper, hey, your tie is 1 degree off.
No, it's
That's
not.
it.
Your eyes are off.
What? My eyes are keen as ever, friend. And I pull back, shaking hand like, that's funny.
Get room.
And he smiles.
Dimpleton.
Glenn. So, here's the dealio. I'm gonna toss it at you straight. Directly, so to say. Exactly how it is. Keep it real and give you the business. Some kids have descended into Agatha. Now, good news is the majority have returned. Those 2 whippersnappers in the corner booth there just got back an hour ago. And if you look over in the corner booth, you'll see an Agathan child and a young lunar lizard, wide-eyed, shivering in fear, having some hot cocoa. However, they lost track of their buddy down there, and it is of utmost importance that he be returned to the surface before the first sunrise. So it's time for you all to descend into Agatha. You'll probably want some equipment, so here's some pay up front. And he hands you all 100 chips. Feel free to try speaking to the kids or whatever.
I couldn't get anything out of them, and if you have any questions, pipe up.
Do we get a special clearing for descending into Agatha? Like, do we have an identification that we can show if in case we're approached by security?
Unfortunately, this is strictly confidential, and we can't have people knowing that you're going in there, so nope.
So what happens then if we get turned away? They won't let us through.
You just have to figure it out, don't you?
This is dumb. You want us to go down there to save these kids?
Clint steps in front of Wick real quick, a little bit like between this employer, the handler, and Wick, and just says, "Are you questioning your orders?"
Damn right I'm questioning. This is stupid. You can't provide us identification to go in there without any trouble.
Clint looks back at Dimpleton, all like joking aside earlier, and just says, "This one is a handful, but don't worry, I've got this."
It is incredibly urgent, so if you guys could stop dilly-dallying and get to it, it'd be great.
Yeah, we're on the move. And then
I'd love it.
Hang on.
The guy,
should we talk to the kids first? I want to at least know what the person that we're looking for looks like.
So it's already nighttime.
Oh.
And we have to... So we only have a couple hours to do this.
Yes.
When do we know like what time sunrise is gonna happen?
It's like normal time, but then there's like more sunrises afterwards. But yeah, the first one's
Normal time doesn't mean anything.
No, what like normal sunrise time, like 6 a.m. ish.
So we have approximately 3 hours.
So what time is it now? Let's just say 6 a.m. and right now it is.
Let's say it's 3:20.
3:20 a.m.
Yep. Plays it.
Well, okay.
Okay.
Rob lights on fire.
Clint's walking. Oh no, the tomato's dead. Clint walks towards the kids and is grabbing Wick's like whatever kind of clothing he's wearing, just kind of the cuff of his neck, just grabbing him, pulling him.
Looked like he was wearing like a leather vest over a t-shirt.
Denim vest.
All right, pull in the vest.
Denim vest.
Pulling at the vest.
Get off me, you idiot.
We're just walking over, aren't we?
Yeah, we're walking normally now.
Does everybody else follow, or are you guys gonna ask Dimpleton
Yeah.
more questions?
Follow.
He's
Meredith-
just kind of doing like a little shrug dance.
Meredith has nothing to say to Dimpleton whatsoever, so she is just gonna go over to the booth where the kids are.
Does she walk over on all fours or on her hind legs? It's important for me. to know.
She's more comfortable like walking on all fours, so for the moment that's what she's doing.
The kids are sitting there drinking cocoa. They're look freaked the fuck out.
Children, I've heard about your terrible fate that has befallen your friend. What can you tell me about this?
The lizard kid looks up and he goes,
Yeah. What do you hear? What you hearing? What you hear? What you hear? What you hear, Tomato Man? Nothing.
Well, I heard that you snuck down there and
That's
one of your
confidential.
friends. Well, yes, that's why we're here. We're also confidants.
You don't look like no confidant. You're a Tomato Man. Bullshit.
Meredith wants to slide into the booth sitting across from the kids, all friendly, and says, "Hey kids, how are you liking your cocoa? You okay?"
It's none of your business. It's good cocoa. Fuck off.
Okay. Well, we just want to help.
We're fine. I got cocoa.
And well, that's good. I'm glad you like your cocoa. And as she's just trying to talk to them soothingly, kind of talk down to them because she can see that they're so freaked out, she is going to grab like the straw wrappers and like some napkins or whatever and just like fashions it into like a little pinwheel. Oh, look at the little thing I made. Isn't that fun? Just trying to like distract them and diffuse the situation by tinkering a little doodad out of the trash on the table.
Okay, so roll me a notice for them specifically. Just you.
Okay. Ooh, okay, so that is only 13.
Okay, that's enough. You notice that when they look up at the pinwheel, they sort of jump back. They're specifically scared of you.
Huh.
Yeah.
Ah! Get away! Get away! Get away!
Well, okay, Meredith puts the pinwheel down, and she doesn't leave the booth, but she kind of sits back, pulls her paws away, and gives him a little space.
Clint pushes Wick forward a little bit towards the kids.
What scared you so much down there?
Are you scared of nothing? I just wanted to come back up. It's fine. It's nothing down there.
Where's your friend?
Nothing. I'm fine.
No, the other friend.
I don't. He's down there.
Yeah, where? Where did you leave him? What did you see down there?
We didn't see anything. It's totally cool down there, and then we went back up. That was it. He just didn't want to go back up, and he's just down there. There's nothing special about him, nothing special about us, and yeah, he's just down there.
Do they have their hands on their cocoa drinks?
Yeah. You guys can roll something if you want to actually get anything out of them.
I think I'll try to roll for report then.
Yeah, sure.
That was 17 plus 5.
Okay.
So Rob is like, well, kids, I know we got off on the wrong foot. You know, we're just trying to help you, and you know, there's a lot more cocoa to be had than just this, you know. And I'm sure your friend down there would also appreciate cocoa. So, you know, just, you know, tell us anything that, at least tell us what your friend looked like.
He looked normal. Nothing special about him.
Well, what was he? You know, was he an Agathan? Was he a lizard?
No, none of those things. Hey, are you
gonna make me guess?
Are those like edible? The tomato. Can I eat that? I really want tomato right now. You're just looking at me, and I'm like, look at that juicy tomato. I really want it. I know it's like your head, but it's like, you know, I want it.
Well, I will give you a tomato after you tell me what your friend looks like. Just give me an actual description that will help us help your friend.
He looks like a normal kid.
What's his name?
It's Lucius.
Clint turns to the kid with the higher pitched voice and...
Mm-hmm. You want to roll something?
Yeah, what were you looking for down there? Why'd you go? I guess I'll do Will.
Yeah, sure.
It's pretty weak. 13.
It's cool. It's cool down there. You see, it seemed cool. Big hole.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody wants to go down there. Everyone wants to go down to Agatha. It's normal. We did normal things. We're normal kids. No big deal. Dimpleton turns to you and he says, I told you it was impossible to get anything out of him. I don't see nothing.
All right. Clint totally disregards Dimpleton saying anything. He's just, honestly, Clint is disgusted that Dimpleton is so out of shape and out of orders and doing shrug dances. I mean, come on. Unprofessional. So Clint sticks with this high-pitched twerp, and I think we're going to say that, So, kid, you didn't leave anything down there other than your friend, did you?
No.
Because if we're going down, maybe I can fetch it for you.
I mean, I left my baseball cap down there, but...
Left your baseball cap? Wait a second. Wait, you mean this? And I just reach over, like, kind of behind his ear swiftly and grab the baseball cap from behind his head and put it on his head.
What the heck? That's my baseball cap!
And then, like, just kind of, like, do that, like, you know, patronizing, like, kind of, like, ruffle his hair but over the cap kind of thing. Like, there you go. Yeah.
He grabs his hat and he takes a good sniff and he's like, oh, it smells just like my dad. He's really smelling.
That's because it's yours, yeah. See, what we didn't want to tell you is we've actually already been down there looking for a friend, and we needed you. You guys can help us. We need you to tell us where you went down there and what he looked like. And then we'll just go right back down there and take care of it. Look, we've got this. Deception roll probably for that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Come on, you motherfucking die! I can't lie. That's bad. That's bad. I rolled 10.
Okay. I mean, you know how far we went. You got the cap.
Right. Right. I got the cap
Yeah.
while I was down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But we didn't see your friend.
No. He's
No.
not there.
He's not there, huh?
No.
Oh, where is he?
I don't know.
Where'd you last see him? There?
Kinda.
All right. I'd like to grab this kid, and then let's go down. To grab the kid that I give the hat to.
Oh, hey! What are you doing?
Yeah, let's go. There's just my hand over his mouth.
The other kid speaks up and he's like, hey, let him go.
Oh, if you can't tell us anything useful up here, maybe down there will jog your memory a little bit, huh? All right. You want to come tip?
Windows that overlook the hole, right? Do they overhang the hole?
Mm-hmm. Yes, the restaurant is a bit outside, like on the edge of the hole, and there's basically like a glass floor as well, like a crystal floor. So it's sort of warped looking down, but yeah, you can look down into the hole, but right now.
So in theory, I could use my mech to cut a hole in the floor and rappel down into the hole. Then I'm gonna do that.
Where that leaves the rest of us, though.
What do you mean? There's a
Closed out.
fucking rope attached to the building. You can just follow me down.
Sure.
I have all the equipment I need.
Yeah. I mean, I'm
He's
gonna
fucking
need you to do
69 actually doing this.
I'm gonna need you to
Is he
do a
actually-
roll for it if you're doing it.
I guess not.
Do I see him actually cutting a hole in the floor?
You can if you want to, Kevin. It's up to you. But you do have to do a roll.
Yeah, but if we gotta do other stuff, then why would I?
All right.
I mean, maybe you just start to do it and hey, crap, nope. We can't all do that. Come on, help me with this other kid.
And he just uses the thing to turn one of the claws into a middle finger.
So the kid, he runs for Clint and grabs his leg, and he's like, "Hey, let him go. I'll tell you where we went, okay?
Yeah,
Just let him go."
Then do it. And I'm walking out of the restaurant like he can be. I'm toting him along. You could talk while you walk. There we go. That's the one.
We went down to floor 16, and then I don't know where he went. Okay, he just left, and we can't tell you who he is because we're not allowed. Okay, they'll kill us.
They'll kill you.
Yeah, so just just leave us alone, man.
I just looked straight into his eyes. There are things much worse than death. And then I let go of his friend, take the cap back from him, and then I'm walking out.
He does not seem any more scared, to be honest. He's already been terrified by something else. So he seems the same amount of scared.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Robert follows Clint.
All right. Are you guys gonna get any equipment? Or
Yeah,
anything?
what kind of equipment can I buy?
Yeah. You tell me.
I need a light source of some kind.
I imagine climbing gear.
Yeah.
Rope and maybe the kind of stuff that you are able to put in the wall. What do you call it? The
Pythons and
pythons, yeah.
carabiners for your
Carabiners.
ropes.
The walls of the hole, are they smooth? Are they jagged? Are there a lot of holes?
Okay, so here's what you guys know about Agatha. Agatha used to be a giant agatite mine. So there are lots of tunnels, there are elevators, there are stairs, there are doors. You can get around. Just depends how fast you want to get around.
Okay.
Yep. You can definitely take the elevator. There are mine carts. There's stuff to do.
I want to do a lore roll for floor 16.
Okay.
Okay, thanks. Cool. I do it, and I got an 8.
You got an 8. You know nothing
Yeah.
about floor 16.
All right. Who knows what the fuck floor 16's all about, huh?
But since it is abandoned, we really do need a light source.
There are lots of stores around Agatha. There's a bunch of tourist shops and stuff around there. So the city is built around Agatha. So the center of the city is around Agatha. So you're pretty close to stores.
Sketch, where would we normally go for getting rope? We'd know what. There's got to be a handy supply of rope. The whole fucking city center is next to a massive hole.
Mm-hmm. A hole you're not allowed to enter, mind you.
Yeah, but plenty of people still go
Yeah.
down there. Can I just name a store?
Can name a store, then roll, and I'll tell you what kind of store it is.
All right, yeah. Bertley's Totally Legit Biz is right by the edge of the hole.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bertley's
And
Totally Legit
I'm
Biz.
I'm gonna roll. Yeah, Bertley's Totally Legit Biz. Biz, by the way, is spelled B-I-Z.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm gonna roll, and what, like the higher I roll?
Yep. Better the store.
Okay, cool. Well, I rolled another 8. This die sucks.
Okay. So Bertley's is essentially like a dollar store kind of thing. It has everything, but it's not very high quality. But it
Okay,
is
I have
very
a funny
close by.
idea.
Yep.
Rolling for, I don't know if this falls under resources. So I rolled 22 in that case. And then I just kind of print out, like on receipt paper, a thing and hand it to him for the store.
That's pretty good, yeah. What does it say?
It's just an address leading
Exactly.
to Steven's fine hole-related resources.
Okay.
Steve's Hole.
You guys can choose between Steve's Hole and Bertley's Biz.
I mean, if we buy anything from Bertley's business of whatever, it's gonna fail us, isn't it? Like
It's going to be cheaper.
but any torches we buy aren't gonna last for long enough or barely work.
Look, don't worry about the
And we
expenditures here.
have
Let's go to
100
Steve's Hole.
credits up front, so let's go to Steve's fine
Yeah.
hole.
Ugh, Meredith already has, like, on her little steampunk tinker goggles, she does have a small headlamp, but it's more like for, like a desk
Like
lamp.
directly in front of
Yeah,
you.
that makes
Right.
sense.
Like, it's not very bright. Like, it's bright enough for when you're doing detail work. So
Yeah.
she says she doesn't care. She wants to get moving.
Okay. Are you
It's like,
going to
I
try
have
to
a
stop them, or are
light.
you just going to go by yourself? Because you can go by yourself if you want. I'm not going to stop you.
Ooh. She just kind of wants, she's like, all right, whatever, let's go.
Yeah.
I am
Does
wondering,
Clint,
though,
Clint knows Mare, right? They know each other?
a little bit.
Just a little bit?
I think a
Mare
little.
Bear. Hey, what? Do you want to go ahead?
If it gets me away from you, yeah.
All right. Yeah, you go ahead. Go get lost on floor 16 before we can catch up to you, and that'll really help us out. We're going to go get the tools that we all need. We'll see you there.
Dimple then looks at Robert, and he sort of like pulls at his shirt and goes like, yikes. He doesn't say yikes, he just like does the gesture like the yikes.
I do have a question, though. Like, I am wondering, because like going into the hole is like, oh, you're not supposed to, but obviously people do. So are there like known entrances, like, urban exploring, kind of like, oh yeah, like go behind this thing and then you can, you know what I mean?
There are no
Like, is
known
that-
entrances, but those
is that-
kids got in somehow. They might know.
Okay, because I didn't know if that would be like a lore roll
I would say you could ask somebody.
or
I don't think you would know.
just do a burglary roll to just sneak in.
You can if you want to.
Right.
It's going to be extremely difficult. It is a giant wall covered in guards. But these kids got in, so.
Makes sense.
Robert turns to Dimpleton and asks, where did the kids show up anyway? How did you find them? Do you know how they came from the hole?
I do, but it is confidential, unfortunately. We can't have people knowing how they get into the hole. You'll have to do it officially. Or figure it out. I can't give you that information. I'm very sorry. I wish I could.
I want to.
Boy, do I wish I could. Because it is gonna be my ass.
I rolled 23 on burglary. Let me in.
Okay, so the obvious entry is from the restaurant or from the top, right? It's going to be difficult, but you could get in that way. You could also... There are a lot of guards. You know that the guards can be bought. That's something that you know. There's a lot of smuggling of agatite, so you can assume from that clearly somebody's being bought up to let people in. That's what I'm giving you with burglary.
Does Meredith share the information with the group?
No.
Okay.
Okay, I'll be nicer actually. I'll give you exactly which guard lets people in. So you can go to that guard if you want. His name is
All right.
That's his name. It's Muff. Whether you want to go through legitimate means or not, you can. I mean, you could jump into the hole. There's guards here too. Yeah.
Okay. Well, Clint and Wick are heading to Steve's hole to pick up supplies. I think I will join them to pick up stuff.
Okay, off to Steve's hole. Steve's hole is basically like a giant Walmart of quality. It's a quality Walmart. There's only one guy working there. His name is Steve. He is incredibly busy.
Oh no. What do you mean, like, incredibly busy? Like, is there a long queue?
No, it's 3 a.m. You guys are fine. He hasn't closed. He just never closes. Right. So what do you guys want to pick up?
A light, a torch of some kind.
I think having like an individual light for the entire team would be best. Ideally, stuff that can be fixed to people's heads. Are we in agreement on that?
Yeah, sure. Headlights and ropes.
Headlights and ropes, okay.
Is there a little robot that is like with a light built onto it that I could buy?
A little robot?
Yeah. I'm living in it.
If Rob sees you buying a robot to him, would he be like indentured servitude? You're purchasing a slave.
I mean,
the subjugation of my people.
Not really, because the Edenites are more like the plants that are using the robots. So to them, it is like, yeah, it is a tool.
That kid was asking for his like left nut earlier, right?
Yeah. I mean, let's see. Do you find a little robot? Yeah, sure. It does nothing but light the way. But yeah, you find a little robot. It'll cost you all of your money.
I'll just buy
yours specifically. Like it'll cost you 100 chips.
Oh, the 100 chips aren't shared. They're like for each one of us.
Yeah, you have 100 each.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sketch, how much do I have?
100.
I just have 100.
Oh, you have more, but you're not gonna spend it. Obviously, it's in savings. It's investment.
Oh, but
Are you crazy?
But there you see, Sketch. Hold on. This is Wick that finds this robot.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm just gonna buy a helmet.
You want that robot? Okay.
Tools are an investment.
Damn, no sugar daddy yet.
Yeah, I'll buy a headlight and something to
so a headlight, that'll cost you like 20.
There's going to be something down there, and I'm not getting it.
Okay, so there are like yard supplies, if you want. There's a chainsaw. And there's like...
You want to make one of them Chainsaw Man so badly.
So there's a... He would need a lot more chainsaws than that, that's for sure. There's, some like sports supplies if you want. There are no strict weapons, but there's stuff. You tell me, what do you want that's not a strict weapon, but like
how much would that
adjacent? Yeah,
really?
No, baseball bat. 30. Yeah, it's a good baseball bat. Strong, sturdy.
About is there any kind of hammers?
Yeah, there are hammers. Big ones, small
hammers?
ones. Some like balloons.
You mean in
I would kill to go through this campaign hitting things with a blow-up hammer.
You can.
Well, you can manifest one as your character.
That's true.
You don't have to kill it all. Instead, you could just summon it, and then it'll kill. Hey, does the store have any, like, picks? Climbing picks?
Like a pickaxe kind of thing? Like a little one?
Well...
Yeah, it has those.
Okay, how much? How much for the rope, plus the headlight, plus the pickaxe?
Are you just getting one?
Times... how many characters are us? 4 or 5? About times 4, because the crab doesn't need stuff, right?
Yeah, the crab does not need nothing. He can climb.
Okay.
Times 4.
4 lights, 4 lengths of rope, lengthy lengths of rope, and 3 pickaxes.
Let's say 350. I'll let you guys sort out your money afterwards. It's funnier to me.
350. Okay, but only 2 of us came to the store?
Yeah.
3. Robert and Wick.
Oh, Robert came too?
Yeah.
Does Robert want to get anything specific?
Something that would help me carry the other kid just in case he's like injured, that it's easier for us to carry the kid. Like, I don't know,
Like a diaper?
backpack? No.
I mean, you already have a backpack.
Yeah.
You can just put him inside of your robot and just let him play with your tomatoes.
Inside of your compost box.
Yeah, it's more of a compost box. Like, I don't know if a kid would fit in there.
I mean, so you're buying a backpack for somebody else then, or are you wearing a backpack on top of your backpack? I need these details.
Forget about the backpack. Something else that I think could be helpful, and I'm looking for flares. So being not just having the headlights on us, but flares that we can like toss ahead to try and see if there's anything.
You don't find flares, but you find like some light up toy balls that light up pretty strong.
How many of them are there?
Like 1,000. You want all 1,000?
How much is one then?
One is one.
Okay, so I think I will take 20.
Alright. That'll cost you 20.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Actually, it'll cost you 21. It's tax.
Okay, if you need to
Old
make
tax.
it complicated.
Yeah.
What was the rope cost per rope?
Rope? I don't think we got into it, but I think it's 20.
20. Okay, just and the pickaxe, because I want to know how much I'm paying, like how much I'm contributing to the whole thing.
Alright.
If we're splitting costs.
I'll say the pickaxe is like 70.
Okay. All right. I think that. Oh, do they have any like first aid kits that we could use on the kid if it's injured?
I mean, you have healing tomatoes. I don't know if you know this. But, I mean, yeah, they have a basic first aid kit.
How much is that?
10.
I'll take one, because I feel like if the kid is just mildly injured, I don't want to use a whole tomato for that.
Okay, so you guys meet Steve at the register, and he eyes you up and down, and he goes, ooh, it's a lot of, it's a lot of, you know, weird
We're
shit.
throwing a climbing birthday party.
Yeah, obviously, it's Agatha. Everybody loves climbing.
Yeah.
It's the theme. It's a bit of a theme here.
Do you have an employer discount
No.
for employers?
No, that's insane. I'm trying to run a business here. Anyways,
Okay.
so I'm not saying you guys are gonna, but if you're gonna, if I'm at Agatha, you're probably not gonna, but if you're gonna, I got a little tip for you. Got a little bit of tip. A lot of agatite down there. Super dangerous. Might want an antidote. Just a thought. The thought might want some antidotes. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, we're you know what? We're gonna probably need some antidotes for that climbing into Agatha themed party that we're throwing.
Yeah. Like themed antidotes. Yeah, totally. Yeah, exactly.
Themed antidotes, but that are real. Yeah.
Yeah,
How about we get
realistic?
Let's get three of those, please.
How much is one of the antidotes?
It's 100.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Is the agatite like poison? I thought it was just like the mithril mine.
Okay, so the agatite is the mithril. I renamed it. Yeah.
The agatite, does it affect every type of being the same way? I feel like Robert especially has a robot plant.
I mean, if it enters.
Okay. But the most at risk, I'm assuming Crablad, since he is in the mech, is also less at risk. So I feel like the most at risk are Wick, Clint, and Meredith.
So anyway, we're taking 3, and yeah, I mean, this is a real hush-hush kind of party. We don't want any other people to catch on to it. Invites really just for the privy, so.
Hey, it's just Steve here, buddy.
Yeah, good.
Nice.
Okay.
Just give me your money.
Yeah.
Come on.
What's the price, Steve?
I already told you.
It was 100 for one antidote, right? So 300 for that, and then 300 for everything that Clint was buying.
I think we went over 600.
Yeah,
We walked in here with 300 total, the 3 of us, but plus me. Yeah, so with the exception of the antidotes, which I'm just buying 3 for myself, the other shit, if it goes over, I'll just have these two idiots sign a contract or something. Like, you will pay me back in 4 days. And then a certain amount of interest. And they'll sign it.
Okay, so with all those supplies, we head back.
Yeah, you guys are all back.
Do the others know which guard it was, or is it just Meredith?
Only
Because
Meredith knows.
Because Meredith didn't share her info with losers.
Yep, only Meredith knows.
Okay, she's frustrated. She sighs, gets up from the booth, and yeah, goes over to talk to the guard.
He is at the bottom of the wall, yeah. On the
Okay.
outside. The outside of the bottom of the wall. That's where like all the entrances to Agatha. Yeah. He's like, who goes there? Don't get close to the wall.
Dude, chill. It's just me. It's me. It's Meredith.
Roll rapport. I'll give you this if you get like a decent roll, because that's funny.
15.
Yeah. I'll give you that. Meredith? What are you doing here?
Keep it down. I need information that I think you might have.
Information?
Yeah, dude, you can cut the act. Like, I know your situation.
If you use a fate point for I know a guy, then yes, I will give you that. He drops his act and he basically will give you whatever info you need.
Yes,
Well-
absolutely that is what I was hoping for.
Okay, yeah. All right, yeah. Use a fate point for that, and then yeah, he goes, "Oh, Meredith. I got to keep up appearances."
I mean, yeah, but come on. It's just me. There's no one else around. You don't worry about it, man. Look,
All right. You looking for some more agatite then?
not today. Today I just need information.
All right.
So, you know about the situation that's going on up in the restaurant right now, right? Those kids.
Oh, of course I know. Yeah.
Exactly. And you can level with me. I know your deal about, looking the other way when people want to go exploring. But
Oh, man.
I know that even you wouldn't.
I definitely wouldn't know. I would not let kids in.
Not kids. So
No. So
do you know who would? Like that's
it's
a bridge too far, I would say.
It's a bit complicated, to be honest. Anyone would let them in. Let's say that. Anyone would let these specific kids in. And anything more, I can't really tell you, but anyone would let them in. These specific kids. Well, one of them, the one that's lost, that one would get in with no problem. And the other ones, it's sort of like... they're like his servants, kinda.
Okay, Lucius, yeah?
Yeah, Lucius. Anybody would let Lucius in.
What's his deal? What's the deal with that kid?
Oh, can't say. Not allowed. Be real bad for me and my business, you know?
Okay, but it's just me. I'm not wearing a wire. Like, come on.
Yeah, I just can't. It's like a really big deal, Meredith, I promise you. This job, you're only on it because it is incredibly urgent, otherwise they would hire, no offense, much better agents. This is a bad deal you're getting.
I mean, yeah, we're trying to get into the hole. Of course it's a bad deal. If I can avoid going down there, I will. So if you could just tell me anything that could help me.
So, we found the kids. They were shaking. They couldn't say anything for at least like 20 minutes or so. And they wouldn't say what they'd seen, but they clearly saw something. They did not get very far. They got to floor 16 before we found them. And the other kid, Lucius, we honestly don't know where he is, and it's incredibly important that we get him back, or we will all be in trouble.
Are his parents rich or something? Like, why is he so important? Like, what's the deal? He's just a kid. So obviously it's who he's connected to, not him, right? Like, he's just a kid. He's just a kid. Come on, what's the big deal? He's just a
I mean, you know, he winks at you to sort of like indicate that yes, you are correct, but he can't say anything. So he's like sort of like winking at you. He's like, yeah, you know.
All right, look, dude, if you can just do me a solid and the other guys on the crew get back from buying like flashlights or whatever the heck, can you like just at least help us? And you know, you just do what you do best, dude.
Yeah, I'll get you in there, but
All right, thanks. I appreciate it, and I owe you one. Okay.
yeah, I mean, I might never see you again, but if you may go, you could go. I'll give you a hot tip.
Okay.
Your friends are getting flashlights. They might not need them. There are lights down there. You just have to light them.
Like electrical.
Torches.
Oh, that's fun. Okay. Because they said that we only have until sunrise.
Yeah, but I wouldn't worry too much about that. Agatha's a bit weird. You'll get it when you get there. It's a bit strange.
We'll see. All right. I'll let the guys know. We got our way in, and we'll be back.
Yeah.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Yeah. You got it. He puts his mustache back on.
All right. Meredith is gonna just head back up the elevator to the restaurant to go get crab lad.
And at the same time as you guys get back down,
Yeah.
the other guys arrive because that would be very convenient for me.
Yes.
All right, so you guys make it past muff, and you're now basically at an elevator showing a symbol. It's gonna be kind of important to you, so I'll show you this symbol. You see this symbol above the elevator. Yeah, and you get in. And what do you do? What do you do in the elevator?
Robert hands out the headlights to Crab Lad and Meredith.
End the contract.
My suit says flashlights.
Yeah, sure. Your suit has flashlights.
Meredith is clearly wearing goggles that have like a little mini headlamp on them. So she just looks at Rob like, dude, come on. I appreciate it, but like, I'm good.
No, these are stronger. These are brighter.
I'm good. But thanks.
All right, it's still written in on the contract though.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
What are you
For
talking
how
about?
much she owes.
Okay.
Yeah. How much he owes at the... Yeah. Clint spent his own money, basically. You guys didn't have enough. So he spent his own money. Of which he has loads and loads.
Yeah.
4 days.
After 4 days interest.
Yeah. So you guys see that symbol. You know that you are on floor 4 currently.
Oh, it means 4.
And damn, you're clever, dude. And Muff does you the service of sending you down to the entry point. You go in an elevator to get to the entry of Agatha itself, like of the mines. Yeah, he sends you down to the mine shaft.
Okay. Can Clint turn to Meredith real quick? Once we're there. He still has the hat that he summoned and then like stole back from the kid.
Yeah.
Now, as a ferret, I think that you would have a great olfactory system, Meredith. Go ahead and give this a big whiff, and maybe like you could figure out where they went based off that. You think? Maybe. Come on.
I'm not a freaking cadaver dog. Like, that's not how this works.
So you can't. You're saying that you aren't living up to my expectations of you right now?
Oh, in so many ways. Oh.
Well, that's disappointing. We don't have to let the higher ups know about this one, but okay.
Yeah. So upon entry, you guys see what looks like a giant dining hall for miners. It's fairly like ruinous, like it's old.
Are all the tables just small and full of like little
Yeah,
piles
it's like
of
a Chuck E.
crayons?
Cheese.
Like I don't get it. It's a dining tables for miners.
No, for like agatite miners.
That's not a safe place for kids. Why would they have a dining hall for minors?
Oh, that's a good joke, Cassie.
Very good. I love it. There's a lot of stone tables around.
How did the tables get stoned?
Excellent question, Kevin. For that, Kevin, I'm gonna give you set dressing. Tell me what else is in this dining hall.
Fuck. Plain white walls that are clearly just painted concrete with like those weird little industrial lamps that you usually see on outside a building.
Okay, yeah. So what else is on these plain white walls is a bunch of photo frames. You see that there is a kitchen. It's empty, super empty, nothing there. And generally it just looks like a giant place where the miners would eat. And yeah, you know, just hang out. Do you want to do anything here?
What kind of photos are in the frames? Can Robert walk up close to investigate them?
Yeah, roll and investigate.
5.
They're really dusty, you can't tell, and you're too dumb to wipe them.
Guys, can I share a fun fact I just learned about ferrets?
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Okay, they actually have been used like they're as workers. They actually, I think it's so perfect that you made the top cats like tinkerers, because they've been used to run wires for things.
Oh, yeah.
Neat.
I was like, what? Like they were used to lay cables beneath Greenwich Park for London's Millennium concert. Or to run wire at Buckingham Palace for the wedding of Prince Charles and Princess Diana. They used they're like, here, ferret, take this wire and go through the hallway. Go.
It just makes me imagine like a whole movie about the wedding happening, and at the same time, ferrets are running wires underneath the wedding.
Right, like go, get the lights on. Or like in the 1970s, they were used at like a ferret named Felicia was used to clean 300 feet of inaccessible vacuum piping at this laboratory. And eventually Felicia was replaced by a robot. I'm like, oh, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. I had to share that. I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, that's great. The rest of you can also investigate if you want, or you could just ignore the pictures and I don't know. Do you want to do something else here?
Is there any footprints around that we can look for?
I would like to try to notice, if that's okay.
Yeah, roll a notice.
No, that doesn't count. It bounced off of the thing. No.
You need to stop throwing your shit off the table. It's getting ridiculous.
No, like, okay, I rolled a 2, so I only have a 5.
Okay.
Oh, I don't see nothing.
I only got
No.
3.
You don't notice anything. It's pretty dark.
Wait, can I do a stunt with my noticing? I have danger sense.
You have danger sense?
Yeah.
I see.
Whereas like, oh, it doesn't matter if it's dark. I can kind of like notice things.
Danger sense. I'll let you roll again for that, yeah.
Ooh. Okay. Dice, do not fail me, or you are going to the dice graveyard where bad dice go. And we rolled a 9. So that's 12 total.
It's a dining hall. It's a dining hall.
It sure is.
There are pictures on the wall. They look like it's like pictures of people. Kinda. You could kind of tell. You're also not smart enough to wipe the stuff, but you could kind of tell it looks like shapes of people. What else? Can I give you anything? There's something weird about the walls.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to the wall then.
Yep.
Huh, there's something weird about these walls. Don't you guys think?
I mean, what do you
Suddenly
mean
it
is
was my
weird
wall.
about them?
I don't know, maybe look closer at the walls. Clint's just like wandering around.
Can I roll
old
to
dining-
investigate? If it's
old
like if I'm
dining
looking
hall, right?
specifically at the wall.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Is there any cutlery
Ooh.
Yeah.
out on tables? Yeah?
Yeah, some some like regular steel cutlery.
Okay.
Steel cutlery?
17
Oh.
17.
to investigate.
The wall specifically, yeah?
Yeah.
So you notice that there are a lot of holes in this hall. Like a lot of various size holes. in the walls.
Weird.
Yeah.
Ferret hair in them? Weird, bro.
Some of the photos are on the ground, and there are holes behind them as well. Lots of holes in this place.
What would you say is the biggest and the smallest size? Just to give us an idea of the various sizes, like just comparatively.
Like baseball sized to like one of those yoga balls.
Okay, wow, that's big.
Is there a lot of misplaced earth beside them?
No.
Better not be fucking gremlins in the wall.
Robert takes his headlamp and shines a light into one of the bigger holes,
Okay, roll
trying to
something.
see if there's anything in there. I will roll
Investigate.
investigate.
You guys can also use your aspects if those are relevant.
I mean, none of my aspects fit here, but I rolled a 3.
Yeah, it's the hole, man. You noticed that it's a hole. Good job.
Okay. Can I use my mech and its fucking omnipotent fucking power to scan for something? Just see if it'll come up with anything registered in their database.
Let me see what you got. I mean, you don't really have any abilities for that. So it would just be like a regular investigate, and then that is that, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
17.
So it could be lots of things, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you mentioned Gramolds. They are ancient history. Like, they got wiped out so long ago that it seems unlikely to you in any way that it would be Gramolds. The ferrets can get very big. It could be crabs. Could be just holes dug by people. Lots of things dig holes. It's the hard to define anything. You're just like you get a sense of like there's nothing very specific that this could be. Yeah.
Could even be crabs.
Could be crabs. What you can tell is these are not recent. Because you rolled pretty well, so I want to give you something. They're not recent.
Bunch of old little holes in one big hole.
Don't worry, guys. These holes are not recent.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. You think that those kids could have fit in any of these holes here?
Stuff you in one and find out.
It was made just for them.
Oh, don't say that.
Do you have a lord?
Are there any other areas that the dining hall leads to? Like, what are the exits from the dining hall?
Well, there's a way straight ahead to like a staircase, basically. There's one.
Well, we
exit.
weren't able to really find out anything about the walls, though. Maybe we should just keep going.
I want to like make a little like a scraper and try to clean some of the dust off the paintings and see if I could get a read on any of the faces.
That's a good idea, Kevin. Crazy. You can do that. You do that. Okay, so you see these are old photos. These are from when the mine was active. And you basically see like a lot of the same pictures of the same miners. They're all lizard men. And you see a lot of them together. You see one of them is missing in the photo. Like he's sort of like cut out, broken, like just like hidden. Yeah, and you see a lot of empty spaces where photos would be. Yeah, that's it. It's just like a lizard mining crew.
Hey, Wick, do you recognize any of these?
Do I, Sketch? Am I allowed to recognize anyone?
You could try. It's 900 years old.
Is it a lore roll?
Yeah.
So I don't have that on my skills. Would that just be a normal roll with no bonus then?
Correct.
Okay. 17.
17. You see somebody who looks a lot like your grandmother. Clearly isn't, but resembles your grandmother.
Alright, so that was Robert. That was well, one of them looks like my grandmother, but maybe she's like a far-off ancestor or something. I don't know. I don't think I recognize any.
Well, of course, one of them looks a little bit like your grandmother. I mean, y'all look exactly the same.
Sick racism, bro.
What'd you say?
Alright, so where are we on stuffing him into a hole?
I mean, I'm not going to be able to fit one of the holes very well, but you're a tiny crab, so go
Yeah,
on.
we have a ferret.
Get-
We can.
I'm gonna
How about
stuff
you two go?
Clint into the hole.
You just start looking in the holes.
I'm as big as you guys. I can't fit.
No one needs to go in the hole. It's clearly not a good idea.
I was just gonna do it because he's being racist.
Like shine a flashlight, throw one of the light up balls, see how far it goes. Like,
Okay, Robert does that. He throws one of the flare balls down one of the bigger holes.
So in the wall,
Yeah.
it goes for a while. You don't see anything, and it rolls back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it rolls.
Did
rolls
we
back
hear
down.
an impact?
No, it just goes up and then it rolls back down. As far as the light went, nothing special, just hole.
Okay, so the holes are kind of like at an incline
Yes.
going up.
Are they all at an incline going up? All of the ones on that wall?
No.
No?
Just the free one.
Alright, give me one of those lights.
Okay.
I'll have a look myself.
Gonna exit the mech and then take it from him and then scuttle into one of the holes. That's
Yeah.
me sized.
Oh my god.
Robert hands the toy ball to Crabland.
Yep. And then I scuttle into a me-sized hole.
Okay, roll me will.
Okay, 18.
Okay, keep going.
Yeah.
Go in there. Yeah, you go in there. You're holding the light, yeah? Roll me an investigation.
16. Oh, wait. 17. I forgot I have a +1 to that.
Okay. So you go pretty far in. It seems like it kind of goes on forever. And you feel like you hear something, sort of like a scuttering, but you can't really determine where it's from. And you see an exit. Again, pretty far. You have to go pretty far to get to it, but there is an exit. You can go to it if you want.
I'm gonna come back and then get back into my suit so I can talk.
Alright.
Wait, can you only talk while you're in your suit?
In my headcanon, yes.
Yeah.
I don't know about sketches.
I mean, you could talk as long as you're close to the suit, but it's like touching it,
Right.
basically.
Oh, so it's like a proximity thing.
Are you gonna say anything, or are you just gonna?
I'm working on it. Chill out.
Right, looks like there's something at the far end there. I can go check it out if you like. These holes, they're going quite a while. But there is an end. Like an exit.
Okay.
Did it sound like a crying, pathetic little child?
I mean, not as much as you do right now, but maybe.
I'm sorry, Ghosty.
Just don't do anything stupid, okay?
I
What's
was
up,
like,
Kevin?
just remember, all my shit talking's relegated to your character.
Oh yeah, no, don't worry. I'm taking literally everything personally. Me, Matt, the real Matt. I don't know what I was thinking. Making this character, I'm gonna go cry after this episode.
I mean, I assumed Ghosty's racism was also in character.
Hope so.
That was a dangerous assumption to make, Sketch.
Apparently.
Oh, but okay. So let's see. Haha, quick-witted as ever, my little crustacean. Go see if it's a kid.
Hey, let's tie a rope around you so that just in case when you reach the exit and there's any danger there, we can pull you back real quick. Well, just tug at the rope.
I don't think it's gonna matter.
And then we'll tug back.
That is a great idea. In fact, here's one more little thing, and I'm not using my abilities, Sketch, but I'm just gonna very reluctantly grab one of the steel knives from a nearby table because it's, covered in soot and dirty, basically, and also just steel, yuck. And I'll pass that to our little crab friend. In case it's not the kid. In fact, even if it's the kid, coax it out of there with that, maybe. Whatever you have to do, okay?
Imagine if this kid is actually scared in a room and then a little...
I'm just trying to make our memes be dreams be real. Got the crab with the knife on episode 1 is good.
Yeah.
I mean, I've already got one of my own, but I always use a spare.
That's not a knife. This is a knife.
It's just a perfectly identical knife.
It's like the same exact model somehow, even though it's ancient history.
Been passed down for generations.
Alright, so I guess I'm gonna take the knife, the glow ball, and go back into the hole then.
Robert ties the rope.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to roll another will.
5.
Oh.
Okay, let me do mine. What the fuck?
Did I win?
It's never what you want to hear from the GM.
You did not, actually. You didn't win. But that was like... It's only because you rolled terribly did you not win, because I rolled a 2.
Then it sounds like I did.
But I did not get a 2 overall. I will not tell you what I got overall, but it was not a 2. Yeah. You do not want to go in here. In fact, you want to fucking leave. You want to leave the whole place. You can't do anything about wanting to leave.
He like takes the knife, gets the ball, turns to go in the hole, and then just stops there.
So you are affected by fear. It's like an instinctual fear. It's just like you can't help it.
It's a natural imperative.
Yeah, it's like how cats are scared of cucumbers.
They're not.
Like that. Some cats are scared of cucumbers, and you're scared of this hole.
Their object permanence makes them afraid of anything that wasn't behind them before.
Okay, cool.
Especially when you like sneak up on them while they're eating.
But I mean,
So
still the same principle.
Go.
Kevin, you cannot go in this hole.
I go in another hole.
Like, it's the hole that's the problem.
That's fair.
Was that the same hole? Wasn't that a different hole?
Okay, you go in a different hole. Roll me another will.
It's a 17.
Okay, yeah, go in the hole.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna kind of like yell into the hole. Crab lad, that was not the same hole you just went into. Oh, that's right, he can't talk. All right, well,
Well, you know that more than anyone.
the mech just spoke. Oh, that's a nice function.
That's a pretty good function. Yeah. I'll keep that in mind for the future. Okay, so you get to the end of this one, and roll me in athletics with advantage as you exit this hole.
Fuck. 5.
A 5 was not good for you, my friend. You fall down, and what you notice is that this room is full of agatite. Yeah. Roll me another athletics to see if you actually hit some.
I gotta do math. 21?
Yeah, you don't hit any. You land like just in between like 2 big spikes.
Ooh, is the rope still attached to him?
The rope is attached to him.
Yo, is this like that scene from Mission Impossible where fucking Tom Cruise is like falling down and then stops right above the thing?
Well, with him falling, there is kind of like, you know, a sense of a tug. So Robert is noticing that. Do I have to roll for that?
No, Kevin rolled good enough. Yeah, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, yeah. You grab him with the rope so that he like Mission Impossible, crab, whatever the fuck.
The Agatha being poisonous, is it like after long exposure? Is it like, oh, if you touch it, it's bad? Like how?
And so you guys are all allergic to it. And it's like
just even touching it at all.
Yeah, it's like if you have a peanut allergy, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't want to touch it. Bad touch.
Bad touch.
Kevin, I'm gonna evoke your aspect like shiny objects. Do you want a free fate point? Because then you are going to want to try to grab this, and you have to roll.
Oh no!
You have to. I'm gonna say the others are gonna try to fight you on trying to get in there.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Free fate point for you. You try to go for it. What do you guys do? He's fucking pulling. He's pulling. He wants this shit.
I help pull on the rope to pull him out.
Okay. I'm gonna give Simon physique with advantage then, or like whatever. He has a thing. Right?
What do you mean?
You can use will instead of physique, so do will with advantage. And I'm gonna need like a mixed success, I guess. Fine.
Okay, so that's a 10 on the first roll. 16, so 16 plus 2 is 18.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, you pull him up. He does not get the shinies. I don't know how happy he is about that, but he does not get them.
Now that's sort of an object permanence thing. As long as he's not looking at it, he doesn't really have an impulse to go after it.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you pull him back through the hole.
Debrief. What did you see?
Saw some of that weird crystal stuff. Tried to get me some, but guess somebody didn't want me to.
We can't touch that. Come on, get it together. Did you see anything else? Just a room full of agatite?
You can roll notice if you want to see if you saw anything else.
Okay. Roll a nose. Goddamn, it's an 8.
An 8? No. You're too obsessed with the crystals. You didn't see shit.
Too distracted by the shiny.
You guys want to keep fucking with the holes, or do you want to go somewhere?
Let's look. We need to look somewhere else.
Clearly, I don't think if the kid went into one of the holes, I feel like, yeah, it's a goner anyway. So let's hope for the best and keep moving down the stairs.
What floor are we currently on?
You are on floor 4.
We are only on floor 4.
Yep. Basically, the thing that you went down was like the entry to floor 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we should probably try to at least get to floor 16. That's the last place that the kids were seen.
That's true.
Or at least it's where they said they found them.
Is there a noticeable like system to go down that far? Because the main elevator doesn't go down that far, right? We're just down below the elevator system now.
Yeah, that elevator, does not go.
Okay, but is there like do you see any like pulley? What are those things called? You know, like old timey, like a mine shaft. Is there a mine shaft down here?
There's the dining hall. There's the elevator you came down, and then there's like basically the entry to the mine shaft in front of you.
Oh, cool. Okay. Well, that thing looks like it's still working. Let's go. Maybe we should go down further. I don't know why we wasted so much time on these holes. Jesus. Oh, we're running out of time. Looks at the watch, like Rolex-ish watch on the hand. How much time do we have left, Sketch? Till 6 a.m.?
Yeah, it's currently, I don't know, 3:30. You guys didn't spend a lot of time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
we've got this. No stress.
Okay. I'm not going to question it.
Yeah.
Because all of the time at the restaurant and then running to get supplies and then all the way here.
Please don't argue us out of that time. Please.
That did not take us 10 minutes, but I'm not going to argue.
You know what? Cassie has a good point. It says,
Hey, wait a minute. The guard guy said that like time works different.
Yeah.
So no.
No? Okay. And then it says 3:30.
You know what? I'm simultaneously in trouble and also a hero to me personally. Thank you, Cassie. Holy shit. Okay.
Maybe you guys didn't waste so much time getting freaking flashlight.
They wasted a whole 5 minutes.
Is everybody cool with moving to the elevator?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Okay, so you guys go ahead and you see what is basically like a round room with 6 elevators. You see one of them is already down. The other ones are up. The one that is down has
chicken in it.
It has a big chicken in it. It's a sexy chicken. It's kind of weird, but it's really sexy, this chicken. No, it has this symbol above it.
Damn it.
Indicating that
6
that is the
a.m.
floor that it's on.
Sexy chickens. This is Five Nights at Freddy's. Goddamn Chuck E.
It
Cheese
is.
ass mother.
It is, yeah.
Oh.
I mean, there was a dining hall for minors.
Yes, it has this symbol on it.
Chair
Do you guys
flag.
want to enter any of the elevators? So basically, the elevators, they're like just like big cages. Big cages on ropes.
When you say symbol, when you say the symbol is on it, where exactly are we seeing the symbols? Just like carved into the wall? Is there a
No.
plate?
There's like
Metal?
an electric thing, like a little sign above that's showing like
a neon sign.
Yeah, it's like indicating, oh, it's on this floor. That's where that one is.
This old ass mineshaft has a neon sign above.
Mm-hmm.
You said the elevator is like a cage, so can you like see down the shaft, or is it like a closed elevator door, like modern elevator style, or like one of those like the elevators where you can like see all the way down because it's kind of like just with mesh.
So the one that's down, you can see all the way down, but it's just dark. Can't see shit.
Okay. So Robert takes one of the toy balls and tosses it down.
Sorry, can I just finish the thing I was asking? Sorry.
Yes, sir.
Sorry.
Are there other similar types of symbols on the other of the 6 elevators?
They show the first symbol you guys were shown.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Floor 4. Go ahead, Simon.
Robert throws down one of the toy balls. What should I roll something for that?
Yeah, roll.
Be...
I mean, you're looking directly down, right?
Yeah.
Let's say everybody's looking directly down. Do a notice.
Okay.
Everybody do a notice.
Got a 16.
Everybody do a notice.
16, you said?
Yep.
I have 11.
Oh, God. No. 6.
Sorry, Ghosty, what was yours?
This dice is going to go to dice jail.
Did you say 33, Kevin?
I said 23.
Okay, that's a lot more reasonable.
2 plus 1.
Okay, so it's 16 and a 23. So Clint and Crab Lad, you guys look down, you notice a bunch of holes. Pretty sick. As the ball falls down, you notice that there are like holes all the way here and there. And you think you see something, but that's impossible. Nope. It's no way. That's what you think to yourself. You're like, no, no way I saw that.
What did we think we saw?
No, it's just impossible. No way. You didn't see that. They know what they think they saw, just...
They're in denial.
Yeah, they're in denial.
Okay.
There's no way. That's bullshit.
Okay, so should we... Robert is just addressing... Should we just take one of these other elevators down? Any of them that look particularly safe?
They look the same. They're all the same.
Okay. So, do we agree to go into one of these and go down?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we've got no choice.
All right, so you guys enter, and you see a panel. You see a panel that looks like this, and you also see like some lights. It's a cage, right? But it's got like a bottom, like you know, like one of those, like when you're building something really tall and you got one of those lifts. It's got that kind of bottom, so it's got like a little panel and that kind of thing. So it shows, as you guys have figured out, you are on the 4th floor, and there are 60 lights, and the 4th light is glowing. So you guys are very clearly on the 4th floor of 60.
Right.
Okay. Is it dusty? Is it like a dirty display?
No.
Oh, okay. Clint just presses the middle and the bottom middle.
Does everyone agree?
Sees if that does anything. Well, I mean, he moves to
I'm
press
in
at those two
agreement.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just giving them a chance to stop you if they want.
No, they could try.
Do you try to press them at the same time, or is it like one after the other?
He just kind of does that like brrp thing down from the center to the bottom, like brrp, one after the other.
Okay.
And as he does it, he kind of just like does a little like, you know, like a little, let's see if this does something kind of gesture.
All right, the elevator starts going down. It's rapidly descending.
Okay, so in an elevator scenario, Clint is mandated to whistle if there isn't already music playing. So just whistling away.
Excellent. You guys roll a notice with disadvantage because Ghosty's whistling.
Twice, right? And take the worst.
Yeah, you rolled twice. Take the worst.
Oh my god.
Oh, I got 2 plus 1.
Look what you have done.
12.
I got an 8.
5. Because I rolled a 2.
Sorry.
It didn't have to be this way.
Simon, did you get anything good?
Hang on. A 13 was the lower one, so what was my notice? It's... So 14 total.
14 total. Did anybody get anything higher than that?
No.
Nope.
Like an 8 by an intern is basically infinite, so.
Oh, let's see.
Wait, what did Aaron, what did you
I
roll?
got 2 plus 1.
Again?
Crab lad?
Send that
12.
dice to dice jail.
12.
Okay. I guess you guys. This is a cool elevator. Nothing wrong. Everything's good. Everything's
This elevator's
good and
got a
chill.
good look, he says while whistling somehow.
Yeah. You guys just keep going down. It feels like you're like past like 6 floors at this point. And suddenly you feel a shaking.
Hmm.
The whistling stops.
And then you hear a lot of skittering.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Meredith, could you stop making so much noise? You're really interrupting.
And then one of the ropes on the elevator snaps. And you're now hanging off one rope on the elevator in the cage.
Oh my
So you're not falling down. You are in a very precarious situation. And Crab Lad, you hear, "Oh, Monday. You really should leave this place. You should get out while you still can and go enjoy a nice bite of lasagna."
I was just putting lasagna in a microwave 2 minutes ago.
You don't hear this. Crab Lad hears it.
Yeah. But
Does
I'm-
Robert hear it too?
No, only Crab Lad hears it.
Okay.
Yeah.
The elevator stopped though, right?
Yep.
Like
The elevator is
rope
hanging
snapped,
by
but
one
now we're
rope.
just hanging. Okay.
Yep.
At least we know where all the feckin' Brambles went.
What are you talking
Sorry,
about?
what?
Huh?
Sorry, Crab Lad, where the what went?
Yeah, never mind. There's a problem for later, I'm sure.
Sketch, with the snapping of the rope, as soon as the rope snapped, something kind of like snapped in Clint. He went from somewhat aloof, whistling business person to like immediately look up, look left, look right, and then just like, is this a typical elevator situation where you have to like do a strength check to try to open the gate to get out? Are we by a floor exit?
Okay, first of all, everybody roll in athletics. I want to see how you do with the thing just falling over.
Okay, but I'd like to invoke my aspect thrives in high stress situations that I get like triple advantage on everything, obviously.
I mean, that's not what that is. It's basically just like you do it. That's what that is.
I do it. Yeah, okay, cool. So I'm chilling.
Yeah, you're chilling, but you do spend a fate point.
I got an 8.
Sure.
I also have an 8.
I'm gonna have y'all take 1 physical stress for that.
I rolled a 14.
You're fine.
Sorry. Okay, I'm fine. Everyone else takes. I'm
I don't
fine
know
and
what Aaron
Clint is
said.
fine.
I got 8.
8, yeah, you take stress.
So do I go down from 3 to 2 fate points?
Yes, correct.
Okay, but what does that get me?
What does that get you? You don't fall. You're fine.
Is this cage the type that it's kind of mesh on the top and things can see down into us if they were above us?
Yes.
When I looked up, was anything looking at me?
No.
Okay.
You guys can very clearly hear skittering coming towards you.
And there were no exits nearby that we can see, right?
Not without rolling for it.
Okay, then like Robert tries to see if there's like another like an exit nearby. Is it too dark to see, or can he like see with like headlamps?
Roll a notice with advantage. It's pretty simple. You're in a very limited space.
Okay, that's 17.
17? Okay. Yeah, you see that a bit below you is just like what looks like a mine shaft. Like it's a hole. It's not like a door, just like a hole, but it looks like an intentional hole, not a random circle scary hole.
Okay, I tie a rope to one of the pickaxes and try to toss it to that hole, just so we have like a way to like connect to that exit.
While he rolls for that,
It'd be a shoot, I think. You're throwing something.
A shoot? Okay.
on the paneling where there's like buttons and stuff on the elevator, is there anything that looks like an emergency red button or like maybe like a little bell that would call like elevator service to help you, that kind of thing, in the mine shaft that we're in right now?
There's an extra button Doesn't
Clint
say
presses
anything
it.
on it. Okay, the bottom of the cage opens up.
Oh my god.
Okay, but Robert was aiming for the pickaxe, right?
Yeah.
So I rolled a 12 plus 3 for shoot is 15. Was that enough?
Yes, if you take 1 stress. I'll let you do it.
Okay. I take 1 physical, I'm assuming, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like basically what happens is you throw it and you sort of like yank your arm while you're doing it.
Okay. How wide is the shaft?
A robot pulling a muscle.
It's yeah, kinda. His joint. He doesn't take a consequence yet, so I'm not gonna say anything about it. Really, but, you know, his joint didn't like it. I'm gonna say. How wide is it? It's wide enough to hold an elevator that holds all of you guys, so fairly wide.
Well, I just mean like the wall was basically right up against the side of the thing, right?
Yeah, more or less. Like there's enough space that somebody could like slip down the side of it, like a humanoid-sized person.
Like in theory, I could have the mech have its feet turn into points and then stretch straight out to like pin myself against both. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't think you could.
So hang on, the floor opened up, so are we like all just kind of like basically falling?
Yes, you are falling.
Everyone's kind of trying to like deal with it on their own way.
I guess like roll another athletics.
I'd like to go last if that's fine with you.
Yeah, sure.
The others saw me throw the rope, so like we know that there is connection to the hole to the exit, right?
Yeah, they saw it.
Oh.
Well, maybe Clint didn't because he was pressing the button. But everybody else should have seen.
I got 6.
Okay.
Got a 6.
6.
Yeah.
I got a 10.
14.
Okay.
Did everyone else already go?
Yes, I want to remind y'all that you do have aspects, and you can also take stress to do something to like reroll. This is a potential thing you can do.
Okay, you guys figure out if you're doing that first.
Okay.
So Kevin is good at climbing.
Yeah, I could turn my little.
So you have advantage. You have advantage on athletics rolls for this. So yeah, you can roll again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's still 14.
Still a 14. Okay.
Yep.
I mean, a 14 is good enough to save you. You get into that hole just fine.
Hell yeah.
Would taking stress, does that just give you like a +1 to the roll, or do you get to roll again? Like, how does that work?
Now you get to roll again. But
Okay.
I will say that Meredith does have grabby kleptopaws, which could maybe
I
be
was
used.
about to say either that or just being slippery, like
I think grabby that makes more sense than this.
being clingy with the sharp claws.
Kleptopaws.
So that means I spend another fate point.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
All right. Yeah, you make it just fine. Now we're stuck with Robert, who is falling. But you did do the rope. You did the rope, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so you have
the rope was connected.
You have the rope
He was
in your
just
hand.
fine then.
Yeah,
So
you're
I
fine.
hold on for dear life
Holding
to the
on.
rope.
Yeah, you're okay.
And,
okay.
and like I whisper a prayer. Oh, Atlas, please, please help me.
And Atlas shows up.
Whoa, and that's where we end the episode. No.
No. So what happens with Robert is that he's holding the rope, so he does not make it all the way up, but he is hanging off the rope on the wall. That's what I'm gonna do to him. You're not inside, but you are hanging. You know, stay fish. Let's see, Wick.
Shouldn't have joked about him being Slick Wick. Now he might just slick and slide down to death. That was terrible.
Yep.
Don't die, Aaron.
Okay, you're gonna make it, but you're gonna take a harm. That's what we're gonna do for you.
Oh, okay. Where do I put that in? Is that physical stress again?
Yeah, that's physical stress 2, and then you already had 1, right?
Yeah.
You had 1 physical stress.
Yes.
Now you have 2.
Okay.
Which means you get a mild consequence.
Oh dear.
Before we talk about like the consequences, can I try something?
Yes.
Is that fair? I don't know. Let me know if it's fair after I suggest it. The button is on that panel of shit, right? That Clint just pressed to open the traps. Like, immediately, boom. This ain't no cartoon. Falling happens. But didn't you say there's some kind of lever or some, like, manual something or other there as well among the buttons?
I mean, there's the panel to go up and down, and then there's the indicator of where you are. So you could look at where you are. That's about it.
There wasn't a like a handle.
No.
Like a convenient handle for grabbing onto.
I mean, the whole console is for grabbing onto. You can grab the whole console.
Whole console's a grabbing onto kind of thing. The walls of the cage are cage-like and cagey and
Yeah, you can stick
grabbable?
your fingers in between there if you want. Yeah.
Yeah, we can stick our fingers in between there for the hand that press the button.
Yeah, you can do that if you want.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that and risk not helping myself any more than just that. So do a normal athletics roll then. Fuck. I kind of
I want you to roll a physique instead.
A physique?
Yeah, because you're holding on.
Oh, okay. It's the same as athletics, so.
Yeah, that's fine.
14.
14? Yeah, you're holding on.
Okay. Cool. I'm holding on. And who's the like closest person to me that's not okay? Aaron?
Yeah, Aaron's the only one that's not okay. Everybody else is fine-ish.
Aaron, dude. Can I try to assist? Or is that impossible? Because I got long, lanky little, like, you know, Slenderman arms.
You do. You could try to grab them. Let's see. Roll a notice to see if you like notice everybody falling. Like where
Okay.
it's at.
I got a 14.
Okay, yeah. You could try to grab them, but I am going to try to invoke an aspect from Aaron, which is independent individual.
Oh my god.
You have clearly stated you do not like Clint.
Yeah.
Don't like authority. I am saying that you reject his help.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Awesome. Yeah, you get a fate point, my friend.
I do. Oh, cool.
Yeah, so you fall. You fall, and your tail gets sort of like stuck in between it, and the end of it gets cut off a bit.
Damn. Oh.
That's your mild consequence. The end of your tail is cut off. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
And you like land, and you manage to grab the hole and pull yourself up.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So now we have 2 people hanging, and we have 3 people perfectly safe.
Okay.
So, yeah, are you 3 just gonna move on, or?
No, I want to help these other 2.
So Aaron lands. Simon is hanging. Ghosty is also hanging. So Ghosty, I'm gonna need you to roll a notice.
Uh-oh. I roll a 7.
7. Yeah, you don't notice anything. Simon, you roll
Okay.
a notice.
Okay. 18.
Okay. You look up and you see that from the hole right besides Clint, something is emerging.
Okay. Clint, watch out. Something's coming.
Something's coming. What do you mean? I guess I'll look at the direction he's kind of pointing me towards.
Okay. So face to face with you, Clint, is
Okay.
what looks like an insect, like a large centipede, but it seems to have like a kind of camouflage that looks like a sort of like a top cat. Like an orange.
Does it have eyes?
It does have eyes, but you can't really tell if those are its real eyes or not. It has like sort of like lazy. Looks like a big lazy orange, long, very long cat centipede thing. And you think to yourself, and you're like, oh, kind of reminds me of Meredith.
Yeah. I just think that I'm looking at Meredith.
So rude.
Yeah.
My notice is so bad.
Yeah, you're just
So
like,
rude.
oh, Meredith's coming to help me. Cool.
I thought you just fell.
As if Meredith would help Clint of all.
I'm gonna roll an attack on you, my friend.
Shoot.
Okay.
Oh no.
Let's see here. Okay.
I wouldn't just fight Meredith out of nowhere.
No. Roll a physique for me.
Okay, please. It's a good day to die. Oh, hell yeah! I got a 19.
Okay.
Nice.
So what you think is Meredith fucking tries to bite your goddamn head off?
Whoa there! You're not Mare Bear, I think. I mean, I'm still hanging on here, so this is definitely tough.
So Robert, again, you keep looking up and you're looking at Clint and you're looking at this stuff happening.
Yeah.
And above you see from more holes, more Grammels are emerging and heading towards Clint. And all of you, frankly.
I'd like to limberly climb down to just climb down
Hang
this
on.
shaft. Hold a hole. Perfect
Robert-
handhold to perfect handhold.
Robert, when he sees the Gremlin trying to attack Clint, he tries to aim at it with his gun with the left hand and still holding onto the rope with the right hand.
Am I recoiling in agony at the moment, or can I do anything?
You can do stuff. You're really just like, ouch.
Right.
Basically, you're just like, ah.
Ouch! Okay, I'll give Robert help. I'll help him up.
Okay, yeah, you can help.
Okay, is this after or during?
Yeah.
Are the people that you mentioned, Sketch, are the people that you mentioned who are like not hanging,
Yeah.
are they in holes?
So they're like inside a door-shaped hole, an intentionally made hole. Rather than a Grammelled hole, it's like a person hole, like made for a door for the elevator. It's like a floor. They're on a floor.
Sweet.
Yeah, the shaft keeps going way further down, but they are on a floor.
I'm aiming for that. I'm trying to climb down to that. We're there.
Okay. I'm gonna
Very
keep speaking.
quickly.
Yeah, I can do an athletics.
I'd like to use my aspect of thrives in high stress situations, going down to 1 hit point, if I may.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you just do it. You just go
Yeah,
down.
fuck yeah. Yeah, okay.
Okay, yeah, you're down there. Now it's just...
Meredith, you didn't tell me that you had so many relatives.
She just doesn't even know what to say to that. She has nothing to say to him.
So, as he says that, you guys look up and you see all these fucking guys going up. Aaron, roll a physique to get Simon up. I'm pretty sure you do.
Yeah, it shouldn't really be an issue, right?
Yeah, should be fine.
I got a 14.
Yeah, okay. So you're all up there now. You're fine. Simon didn't get to shoot because Ghosty wanted to do something else. That's fine.
He was just readying the shot.
Yeah, he just put his gun down. Okay, you guys all look up. And you see these Grammels come towards you, and I'm gonna need you to do a will save.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna need them to do some will saves, Sketch.
Uh-huh.
I got 16.
A 16, you said?
Yeah, that's including my +3.
Okay, yeah, you're fine.
I only got a 12.
No, you are
I also
freaked
got
out.
a 12.
No.
That's good, because you're already freaked out.
13.
13? Yeah, you're freaked out as well.
I have a 15.
Yeah, you're fine. So everyone except Wick and Robert, you hear like 1,000 voices being like, "You guys should leave. Should get out of here. Get some sleep. Why are you here?
All right.
Get out."
I shout back, "Give us the kid and we'll go."
I thought
You can't hear. You specifically cannot hear.
Oh,
them.
okay. So just the scared ones can.
Yeah.
Okay.
I direct everybody to back away from that hole so I could just fucking cave it in so they can't come in here.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Alright, everybody, I'm gonna need you to back the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah. If he...
And then I'm gonna use my extra cannon thingy to just kind of try to cave the thingy.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it's like your gun is super powerful. You can only use it once. So yeah, it just it does that. It caves everything in. You can hear that the Gremlins are trying to dig through, and you can hear it fairly rapidly. It's like they're not slow to do this. So you guys might want to get the fuck out of here next session. Be my suggestion. But yeah, for now, you guys are safe.
Cool.
Hooray! Dun dun dun.
Yeah.
Good job, everybody.
Yeah.
Well, good job, you.
Did we solve your elevator puzzle?
Yeah,